when you trade crypto. And never really when the market starts to slide. Paper hands drop as prices go down. Where's the hiding market Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in crypto right now, you are missing out on one of the biggest opportunities in your life. Hit that like button, join and subscribe, and enjoy Road Dog Crypto.
I wait for someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm staying fake, I don't believe the panic's rising up in you. Won't you tell me something new? Don't you think for the people the best we fight back my stuff a little sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best we fight back my stuff a little sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your gap without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people the best we fight back my stuff a little sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best we fight back my stuff a little sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your gap without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? Wish you all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while.
Chase your tail light. I'll be under your skin, letting you go for a while.
I believe I know what's missing tonight. We just need a little bit of cowbell. Gosh, I love that cowbell. Nothing like just a little bit of cowbell. Turn a mediocre night into a fantastic one.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I seriously thank you very much.
wanna dance. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance, 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 dance. I just wanna dance, 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 dance. I just wanna dance. Get down, 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 get down,
Get it right. 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 Get it right Can you ever get it right? Get it right. 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 Can you ever get it right? Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Can you ever get it right? Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right.
You gotta be kidding me. Sometimes I just feel like just starting all over.
Give it to me.
18 people. Wow. I don't know what to... Bad road dog. Bad dog. And I got 62. Oh, check. Was that what he was? Because I stopped here and I went back. And bracket says me, dude. All right. Well, there we go. I think 62, 64 looks kind of good. I think total 3 looks good for another nice move up here. And I feel like an idiot again with my market. Why? Why does that keep happening? It does. It's on 2 different scenes is what it is. That's where my problems come in. Joe says, read your chat. Don't skim through them. Read them. Well, we can do that. Celenta says, I heard the cowbell. Oh, the cowbell worked. It was switching over to this scene. I'm here either way, dog. Road dog keeps it real. All right, well, let's continue with words. Fair warning. Sometimes I do pantomime. Here's all you lip readers. Joe's going to make a shot game, a drinking game based on Road Dogg and his microphone. He probably already has it. He's just not telling me about it. He's probably already copyrighted it, trademarked it, and's got it going to the retail shelves next week. Well, let's move on. Let's get on to some altcoins. One of the first ones we should always check out. I'm trying to remember, is there any way I can cut this out without making a whole new total copy of a stream? It might let me do something like that. Let's just we already started all over the cast, but I don't want to do it all over again. That's still good. It does really get to me though with the microphone thing. It is not on purpose at all. And I think I would normally be able to tell with my ear monitors, but if I use I can't use the actual monitor to listen to it because there's a delay. Six-hour Caspa death cross on that. She's going down in flames. No, she looks fine, but she could come back down to this 15 cent here. Yeah, that's definitely in the cards. I still see 17.8 being a good area there. Man, I was talking about my Fibonacci secrets there too. Not secrets, but just some of the key things I picked up on Fibonacci and learned about Fibonacci that I'm not sure that most people know about. Well, I don't hear mentioned. I'll just put it that way. Like, I've got a lot of confidence for the bottom that we got on Bitcoin when I applied various different Fibonacci strategies there, and I hope and pray that's true. It's just something to note and to study and make notes of. And it's just really cool when you find out there's more than one way to use a Fibonacci. Well, these are the two main areas that I would be looking for. Should Caspa want to start coming down a little lower if we get a little turn down in the market? We still got lots of sideways. We still got the Fed meeting coming out and the market makers field day. That's what I call it. That's what I think of it. Anytime the Fed news comes out, especially if Jerome Powell is going to speak, that's just play day for the market makers, because they just drive prices up and then right back down again, and then we come back and bounce back in the middle sometimes, most of the time. They didn't do it last time. I thought that was kind of interesting, or didn't do it as bad, but a lot of times they do, and it looks like a heartbeat pattern. It really does. It's on the smaller time frames, especially. It looks just like a heartbeat pattern. or it looks like on the monitor. I don't know if Bukowski has a heartbeat pattern. I don't ever remember coming across that, but that would be interesting to look up. I don't like that. I don't like the angles on that. That doesn't really seem to want to jive. Maybe. Okay, pull it up there a little bit. So Caspa's fighting with this 360 moving average here, with also with a little confidence from a special fib level we got there. If she can break above those two things, well, she needs to. 9 moving average is right there too. There's a lot of resistance right here. The good news is Ichimoku Cloud is saying, come on, baby, I got you. And she's saying Caspa could come all the way up to 16.6. So if that happens, then we can break above that non-moving average and get a move off of this trend line, which would be meaning that this was a nice place to buy, which you get kind of the notes. You get your confirmation that you're going to bounce and not fall through. But on the bottom of these trend lines, you got the best risk to reward, in my personal opinion. So that's when I like to buy or add to my positions, is when we're down here, especially after price on whatever time frame I'm looking for trading on, basically, which on here would be the 4 hour. Is when we get above that 9 moving average, then I'm like, well, yeah, the best now or never. Yeah, you tick my box, so let's try that. So Caspa looks good for some more upside, but it's just that Caspa is slow going upside. That's the thing with Caspa. Great project. I like it. I think it's got lots of promise, but she's going to be a snail. I think she'll be a very wealthy snail, but still, she's just going to be a snail. Now she's currently at the 50 moving average here on that, this. Now, if you're playing the moving average strategies, we'd be looking up at this 200 and the 100 moving average are both coming in up there. That one's getting ready to get a bearish cross, which ironically, about 2 out of the 3 times I find when the white 100 moving average crosses over the 200, if it's crossing bearish, usually you get a bullish pump out of price. Of course, then she struggles after that, but you do. So we got that on our side too. So there's some signs here saying there might be a bounce. We need a bounce. And that gives us a tighter risk reward. So you can go 1, 2. You can go below this other candle here on the 4 hour. That's 2%. Now, you might actually get stopped out. I don't know. This is where you got to decide your risk to reward level. If you come all the way down, this is not bad. Below this last candle here, because if she breaks this trend line, the basic premise is if she breaks this trend line, well, this may not be working out. But you can see she wicks down here, so going below these wicks, some of them will give you a little safeguard. Because she likes to wick and come back into the pattern. It's on the bigger time frames, a lot of noise here. So, but that's 5%, and that would give you a risk reward ratio of 1.75. That's not that great. It's not horrible, and if you're accumulating, you take what you can get. Now, moving it up past a couple of these candles and willing to stick it out there, stick your neck out there, that you got a 2% stop loss. And that increases the risk reward ratio to reach this area. We're just trying to shoot for 17.6. We're at 16.1 now. That gives you a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio, which is actually considered pretty dang good. Given that information, I'd come down and look on the 15-minute and see what's popping off. You still got some work to do here on the 15-minute because we've not even tackled that 200 moving average yet, but still, this depends on what kind of risk tolerance that you have. If you're looking for the breakout of a flag because you're looking at a micro pattern here instead of looking at the bigger thing pictures going on, well, I mean, you can play that. It might just do it. That should take you somewhere up in about 16.5 area. If you've come to adore Fibonacci the way that I have, it also suggests about the 16.4 area, 16.6. And it will be a struggle over here on the smaller time frames, is what it's telling us here about this 16.4 area. So this would be you'll have to be very patient on this trade. That's my thoughts and takes on it anyway. Caspa. I'm still overall looking for these bigger targets over here. Let's get some of this off of here so we can see the bigger picture. Still looking for about that 17.6 area. That's the big guy I got my eye on, where we might get a bigger rollover, kind of go sideways or something. Get rejected there, at least temporarily. Dragon says Joe hit the mic in his fanny pack. Taco punch. Chris says, yes, very refreshing, Sam. Found it. Hey, how's it going, Chris? Good to see you. Hey, you got in after the mic came on. Arcbit said, oh, we only missed cast, no worries. Where is Mr. Miles? Don't know. Brackets of Interest says, what has a better return on investment, Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana? Well, Solana has really been killing it for returns, especially if you were ballsy enough to buy it at $8 or had cash at the time when it was $8. Most of us were kind of strapped for cash then because the market was so dire. And they will all do good. So for playing this bull market, all of those are solid plays. You're never going to go wrong with Bitcoin, though, and she may be a slow mover, but it depends on how you play it. If you're adding a little bit of leverage, that kind of makes up for that. And that may still be when my main focus is, especially over on spot margin, to build that bag up, like I've been able to do with the Bitcoin or the other altcoins. But at some point, Bitcoin is always going to be king, so it should be part of your overall wealth strategy regardless. That's like the gold in your personal bank right there. And the other altcoins, even Ethereum, you never know what can happen because, well, Ethereum is more centralized. It just is. It has possibility to be controlled, manipulated. And Solana definitely more centralized, and so we got those aspects. And all the power is in the decentralized and things like Bitcoin and in Caspa, things like that. And Caspa looks like it's going to be a good runner, so I wouldn't want to rule that one out either. Turn some of these bigger moving averages off. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Got lots of lines here. Can't see where my candle's in. Wow. Yeah. Whew. I got lucky on that one. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So lucky. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, this one fit really nice. So I'll go with the bigger picture from this swing high all the way down to the swing low. When was this? Back in May? Yeah. So 28.10, she's got to get past that area. Every one of these fib areas is going to be beautiful. This one comes right on the top of this little W pattern that we had back here. So this one's going to be a nice little hiccup. 200 moving average on the 4 pointing toward that too. I'd rather look at this on the daily if I want to consider my moving averages, and she's pointing toward this one, yeah. Which it should. There should be a lot of weight showing up around the 618 fib. There just should be. And so it suggests that we'll come back to around 32,000 and probably have to just see what's going to happen there, because it's going to be kind of rough. That's the area where they always like to roll us over a little bit. And the signs are saying, yeah, there's going to be lots of sell pressure there at 32. So Ethereum, looking at it on the daily for a bigger play, and not just, an in and out thing, but that it all suggests that we can come up here in 32. And we're sitting at 2,700. That would be a nice 18% move. 5% leverage, that would give you 100%. 10%. 10%'s that's kind of up there for ETH, I think. It can be risky unless you know what you're doing. Even if you know what you're doing, it's risky. But that'd be 180% if you're doing a leverage play on that. I wouldn't put it, but if you're going to do leverage, don't count out the small leverage. Don't think it's small potatoes. That one's like that. Remember the tortoise and the hare? Yeah. That little guy, you turned around and it is right on. It's like, how did you get up here so fast? Well, I never got liquidated. There's so much in profit. Well, didn't really need to set a low stop loss. You just got a lot of things that start building up in your favor once you do get that nice juicy and one in. But you wouldn't want to do it on perpetuals, though. The fees, I think, and everything else over time will eat you up. What you don't notice on perpetual is that your liquidation point just slowly rises as those fees are getting paid. It just keeps rising. So you think you're in good, and then you turn around with that. I thought my liquidation was way down. No, it's gradually went up with fees and maybe some losses or whatnot. So 28, 3,032. Let's take a look at Solana. Trying to check with the chat over here. Joe, are you still with us, or did you give up? Screw your dog. I'm going somewhere where I can hear somebody talk. Well, there is just, we haven't really established a good trend yet. This is cool for maybe a start. Well, I would read it that way, for that's all we got right now. There are touches here on the 4 hour. Maybe this will hold, but once she gets up above this little area, once we can get a higher high than this right here, we can kind of, oh yeah, this is our new trend. Right now, we just kind of cheat and see if we got anything over here. And there might be a little sign right there with that candle and this candle up here. And those wicks, there might be something there. Maybe we got something. I'm open for it. It needs a bottom. Solana. So if I had to pull swing high to swing low, she's at a 382 retracement. That could hold. It's good if it holds. It'd be a nice move up. It could do that. I can see that. We would want that to happen. That would be positive. However, breaking this and then coming down, we're going to be looking at 130 or 121. That's just how it's going to be if this doesn't hold. And I think even a measured move from this pattern would tell you the same thing. Or something similar. Similar, maybe a little lower, huh? Oh, you're going deep 886, going deep retracement, man. I'm going all in, going down to 115, man. It could happen, man. Just thinking. I didn't say it, the chart said it. If it doesn't mean it's going to, but if she does go south, she can go that south. That would be the southern destination of choice, according to it. She says, I want to go to Hawaii. Take me. What you gonna do? $121, $130. We do have another trend line up here that can give us a little lift, so it's not all too bad. But there is a major move suggest maybe 116 if this doesn't hold. If this does hold, man, we're starting to look back at 166 and 178, man. Joe has left the building. All right, well, we got 7 people hanging out. Glad to have each and every one of you guys. And there's Grimmer. How's it going, Grimmer? Check out Biss. We can check out Biss. See if it's doing any better here. And that's nice. So from that dip, it's up another 5% there. Okay, there we go. There's our targets. Neither here somewhere. So still looking for that 0.003. Well, what's going on here? That's the wrong color. 0.00346 is what I'm getting. Swing high to this swing low. Let me tighten it up and make sure we get it right. Yeah, 0.00345 is what I'm getting on KuCoin chart. Has been a dang good place. If anything was acquired down through here, that would be a profitable place. It's 28% up. Another target over here at 0.00375. That'd be a 41% gain. So ultimately, we're still looking for 0.005, 0.007, 0.01. 0.01 is where she could spike up to or beyond. She's done it before. You just don't know, never know when it's going to pop off. But the big pop-offs, they happen, and that's when it would be the most profitable. Man, you can get a good 5x on a good pop like that. If you got, you'd have to have limit orders set though. You just have to have them set. All right, I'm going to check out a couple. AIOZ is one that we follow. I think it's good possibility, but she's been down a little bit lately. Seems to be in a nice falling channel here. Downward trend, lost the 200 on the daily. Having a bad time like most things, but she's recovering the non-moving average so far. It looks like she's lost it right now. So, well, let's see what he says. How far did you get up? Did you get a 6? Going? Okay, good. That's good. That's healthy. Well, we got a market. 41.4. Possibility of 37.6, but less of a possibility. Mostly 41.4, 41.5, that area. For AIOZ, where she could be falling back to. Still got a target up here around 73 cents. She did a nice touchdown here. Just rejected at the 618. She can come back down for a little bit of, could be a deeper retracement here to this other area at 38, but bouncing off of these areas and just coming back up to 73 cents, 100% gains. That's the play. Looking for these areas, in my personal opinion. Just playing it to the top of the channel is pretty profitable. So I locks it. Gonna actually go ahead and get a preemptive setup there. Woo. I don't like a stop loss much more than 10%. I think that's kind of high for me personally. But then again, well, I don't know. Even if you do go below that wick, that's 13%. That's too much, man. That's crazy. But the risk reward ratio, even if you did do something crazy like that, it's crazy in my idea. 12% maybe. I don't know. It just depends on how much you put out there. And if there's any leverage involved. Leverage would kill this play. But a spot play, 12 to 13% stop loss, risk reward ratio 7 to 1. So that's pretty dang good. And of course, you can finagle your stop loss because it's unlikely that she would come all the way back down here, but you never know. And she maybe pop it off up here instead of down there. So we got that idea. If you put your stop loss below that one, that would be, we're going to be stuck with about 12% on this particular one, but that would be a 6 to 1 risk reward ratio. So there's a trade possibilities being set up here with AIOZ if you got some patience to wait on it. That's the daily time frame on the 4 hour. She's saying, yep, baby, I'm looks like I'm coming down to seize you. Take her a little while to get there, but we'll wait. Bit tensor Tau. Check it out on the MexC chart. Got a nice come up back to 320 from the lows here, 165. Wow, man. Wow. We'll see what the fibs say about her real quick. Nice. We're going up to 7. Nice. That's a strong area to bounce from, but it rarely happens. I would hope it bounced from 260. That would be a nice strong move to the upside, and sometimes we'll see that. But often it's going to be that 618. There's some you literally can just go with every fib level to level. You literally can. But there's some confidence coming in at this point 5 at 240 also. So I think she can come down to these as low as 223. Just give her a little bit of time. She may have to come back up and bounce it down. It may take a while, but given what we got going on here, we can at least touch another run down on Tau. Get it just a little bit cheaper there. When you zoom out though, looks like we have a breakout and a retest. That's cool. And then soon, I mean, the most reasonable target for me, 398, and then eventually 543. With this bigger move as guide, it was actually spelling out 654 could be a good longer range target. But 543 is definitely what the fibs are suggesting, and the 200 moving average is coming in at 434, so in the 400 area. From where we are now, that's a pretty good come up. I likes it. Sam says, SMT Swarm Market, did she find her bottom yet? I have looked at this one. Sam on the daily chart. Not confirmed, but it's likely. It needs to really get above the 9 moving average. You won't confirm, my idea of confirmation. And a lot of others, a lot of bots out there. Take a look on the 4 hour, see what she looks like. She's above it on the 4 hour. That's the good first sign there. And she's down here making one of these little descending triangle patterns. If she does break down, it will be a wedge and she can come down to 32 cents. That could just happen. If she breaks to the upside, man, we're coming back 200 moving average, 58 cents, 65. All those yummy areas, most notably 42 though, immediately. 46 is a, man, I think this is your best target. I think 50 cents. And short-term target about 42. So it's starting to look a little promising. Short term, I'd expect it, to bounce up, get rejected there, probably do a retest, and then start working our way, stair-stepping. Whatever price action does on its way up here to 50, roll over from there, and then try to get up to 54, where our other 618 is in this move. Price rarely ever follows the lines that I draw, but we get it's a level by level thing. It doesn't matter what it looks like in between, but it's a level by level kind of thing. One step at a time. Heartbeat says, fun with unified account. Your spot margin is mixed with your degen leverage futures. I use sub accounts. Mr. Miles, I was summoned first. How's it going, Miles? Speak of the king, and he appears. Well, at least we got the microphone on now, Mr. Miles. It was one of those nights again. Mercury's in retrograde. That's what I'm blaming it on. That and me being a boomer. We got 10 beautiful people hanging out with me tonight, and I appreciate every one of you, especially it shows that you are some patient people and just like to hang out, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Curve had some kind of exploit. I don't know. It went on sale, and I thought this looks like a juicy time for my spidey senses to jump in, and I did. And then we had the big drop, and it's been a wild ride. But she's back up to 30 cents now after being down at 18. Ha 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 ha. She's up a nice 70% from these bottoms down here, so I doubt that everybody caught it at 18 cents, but we followed it here, and I have slowly added to my position while we've been down in some of these areas, and now she's going off. She's going crazy off. You go cray. I want to zoom out to the 3-day. Man, I haven't got my indicators pulled up. If I don't pull them up, I forget about them. Probably worth looking at because here on Market Cipher, we've had, it's a 3-day, we've had a nice green dot going for a couple of days. Probably right when she popped off. Market Cipher, if you use that one, if you use it on smaller time frames, man, it can get kind of noisy and everything. But on the bigger time frames, the daily, the 3-day, all these bigger ones, is the less noise it's got, the more accurate it is if you're looking for the green dot stuff. Otherwise, on the smaller time frames, if you're just trying to pick a green dot, man, good luck, because you gotta have confluence and other stuff, but there's just too much noise for it. But on the bigger time frames, it does really good. 51 cents for CRV curve token. I'm looking for that. And a bigger move, the whole reason why I thought I want to buy these at the bottoms is because, well, she can get up to $4, $5. I'm like, okay. Well, I came into crypto so that I could get them 10x gains, and that's a nice 1,000% going up there from 30 cents to $4 and something, and I like that. She's done it before several times and could go higher, so I thought it was a nice play. It's a small bag. Try to grow it, see what we do. So far, so good. See if we can pay off some Bitcoin with it. One I've not looked at in a long time. One that had an airdrop that I've actually still got a lot of it. I got the airdrop, sold a portion of it, and then also kept the majority of it, staked it. High hopes for this. This thing was up there, babies, and now she's down here. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but hey, you never know. Could be like this. They're going to be the best thing on the market. Revolutionize the blockchain. They all say that. This one's a modular blockchain project, so I am interested to see what it does. And Maybe this will be a cycle. Maybe it'll take next cycle. Who knows? But she can come back up to 579. I can see that's happening. Oh, it is time to make the donuts. There goes the alarm. Pop, pop, piss, piss. If she gets rowdy, I can see $10 out of this one. Almost 11. I would have mentioned if she just get back to 280 something, that's still a little low. I don't know, one we're looking at. Maybe she found a bottom. Maybe she's doing a double bottom there. Market Cypher likes it on the 3-day. So if you got it, it looks like she might be doing a little bit better here pretty soon. Road Dog pulled a Road Dog. Yeah, apparently I did. We caught it about, what, 18 minutes in, I think. Mr. Mouse says, maybe you should just share your phone number with me and I'll text you or call you when you're muted. I don't know that I would get it because I don't keep that thing. I have a phone phobia. Did you chart cash with BTC? I have not yet done that. Linda says, yeah, I remember when CRV was at $5. Good brown gravy. Can you take a look at Chlor and the Tokenmetrics for me? Just don't break the stream with those lightning fast scallions. Let's take a look at Chlor. Chlor AI, and I've got this. Oh, you took a nasty. She lost that level, and there's really nothing down until here, which she wicked down to touch that, didn't she? Okay. Let's clear off all this stuff because clearly price is not at any of those levels. It might get there, but we got to see what we got now. Wow, we got the green dot down here on the 3-day, so, and that's fairly fresh, it's confirmed, so that's a hopeful sign. Let's see, she looked like you went to a bottom fib. Which one did you go to? The 113? Yeah, okay, we can bounce from there. There's this slight possibility she might come to 0.009. Just going to throw that idea out there, but Ichimoku Cloud says, nah, we don't have to. So that's actually a great level. All right, and if we did that, well, I got to pull up from all the way to the bottom now, though. And that lines up fairly well. Perk to nice. 14 cents is the main area I'd be looking for, and by the time price actually gets there, I'm on the 3-day chart, the 50 moving average may be touching that area too, so there'd probably be a little bit more confluence, but there's confluence with the wicks we got there. So when I pull a fib, I'll tell automatically the 618 is just always a target. It just always is. I know the bots are going to be playing that game. There's lots of people. It's the main strategy. It's just a 618 thing. There's going to be some rollover there. People taking profits. People just do. That's where a lot of the shorters like to come in and try to short the market. Other areas, look to the left and you get some confluence, and that's at 20 cent area. Could be a nice little take profit area. Now to get to those areas, now the first area is 14 cents. That's 144% gain just getting back to that. I knew I liked this coin. 250% gains just getting back to 20 cents, getting up to 29 cents. I got 420% gain, and if she goes for 36 cents again, 540% gains on this little guy at a possible bottom area. Makes me want to go buy some more. So I like that. You got some bullish divergence forming here on the waves, momentum waves. Not so much on the RSI, but you do have it on momentum waves, and probably got it on the MACD. So she's likely to bounce from these areas and do good. Let's go to a smaller time frame just to check her out. 4 hours, got a lot of work to do, and 200 moving average is coming in at 8 cents. So that's going to be the area, and you can see the resistance. When you look to the left of that 200 moving average, you can see all the resistance through there. It's pointing out that is, on this time frame, that's the king target right there. We got to at least come up and touch it, hopefully get past it, but 8 cents would be on the radar. So that'd be a nice little play up. That could be a trade entry. That's 25% gains. If you lock that idea after she gets past the 9 moving average on this particular time frame, I would look at taking an entry there. She hasn't done it quite yet, but that would be a nice little setup. She could continue to roll over. That's why we wait for confirmation. You don't have it yet, because she could just, some signs saying she could just come down a little bit lower. So if we see how low she can still go, she found support there, but 0.056 might be out there. So the tokenomics and everything on Chlor ID, I like to go to Tokenmetrics whenever, I guess I gotta sign in. Well, let's take care of this little guy. Sign in with the Astrobot NFT. It's a good use for an NFT. So Chlor AI, I think this is on Binance, right? Are they on Ethereum too? I'm not really sure. So looking for an investor. Now Trader Grade has got a sell signal. We can go over the market cap and everything. $24 million market cap. That's small. That's what we look for right now. And at the bottoms of the markets, try to get on something good, a new project. Or circulating supply is 394 million, which is, when you look at all the other coins we got saturating our market with their billions and almost trillions, and some of them with tokens and stuff. I mean, it's nice to see things that are still in the millions, something under 1 billion. It's got a maximum supply of 1.3, so that's doable. That's very doable. Chainlink, I think, also has something like that. Now we check out the summary for investors. It's got a, why is it saying it's not giving me the, what we got? Sometimes I feel like I don't get everything on here. Valuation grade is 66%, so it's leaning toward being undervalued, still undervalued. I agree. And the description is Chlor AI is an innovative platform that connects individuals and businesses seeking to utilize high-performance GPUs for various tasks, such as artificial intelligence training, video rendering, and cryptocurrency mining. So we got an AI play right there. Let's check out their website real quick while we're here. Haven't done that in a minute. Distributed supercomputer fits your needs. Access GPU computing on nodes. So rent a server. So cool. The AI training, mining, movie renders. So it's definitely got a use case. We're seeing lots of these kind of plays right now, and they're actually doing some stuff. This guy, you know, kind of neat. Our business, I'm supposed to wake up and prep for work soon. Oh man. Remember says, is that you got OPAI? Are you? Is it ORI? Was that a typo? Let me see what you typed there. No, there's actually one called that. We'll take a look at it. So it's Optopia. I'm not familiar with this one at all, but she's looking nice here. What are we on, the 4 hour? That's a nice trend. It's a nice little turnaround there. That's cool. Looks like she's cleared that area that we need to get past. That's cool. We're out of accumulation on this time frame. Well, it doesn't, time frame doesn't matter. It's from this section. And so that's pointing up here at the 618 and 786 off the bat. Well, man, if I had my mic, shut off, I need to do something again here quickly. So looking like we could get up to a 40% gain up to 0.0016. There's, oh, here's this area here now. I didn't see that on my first fib pull. Oh, well, that's a given though. The fibs are matching up great, so I would definitely go with that 618 target too. So 0.0013, that's the next area, and then she got to get past it. She can bounce off there, so it does make a good target to pay yourself. But it looks like she needs price. When it's touched it once before, it'll probably try to break through it this time. So still, I lean toward 0.0016. And again, that's a nice 36% gain. So earlier when my mic was off, I was talking about these guys over here that I happened to come across my news feed or my feed on YouTube, and went over and checked them out, and they got 768 subscribers. They're doing a good job doing TA, doing some solid TA, and just talking about crypto and everything. Thought I'd give them a shout out because it's hard when you're starting out. They may have individual channels. This may be a collaboration event, but 768 subscribers, and they were doing good. So it's always good in this market. It's what I was saying when the mic was off, you know, to get out there, see some other people, and, you know, see what you resonate with. It's all about adding tools to our toolbox. And I share the tools that work for me and how I use them, and I freely talk about that and go over here on this channel when I'm doing my analysis. And it's cool to pick up maybe something else, you know, resonate that you can add to your toolbox from other people too. The biggest thing I warn you about is that will knock you out of this game quicker than anything is your ego. I did see none of that going on there. I don't see it on most of YouTube. There's very little. You know it when you see it on YouTube, and then there's usually a crash and burn that comes at some point following that. That's just how it works out. So it's your mindset and all those things are very important, and ego is one that you got to watch out for. It'll make you make stupid decisions, get out there and think you're the greatest thing ever. You figured this whole thing out. Look at my bank account and prove it right here. And then the market will slap the shit out of you, take all that money from you, and leave you standing there naked on the sidewalk trying to wonder how you're going to get home without your dilly-wally showing off everywhere. That's what it will do to you. So that comes from ego. These guys, they got none of it. These guys got good things to say about these guys. But give them a check them out, see if they resonate with you, and if they do, give them a like, subscribe, and you know, that algorithm has not picked them up, and there's a lot of good small channels out there that need a lot more recognition. And I know I've been doing this for about 2 years, and I still haven't broken 1,500 subs because it's a hard world out there at YouTube. The algorithm favors the I don't know what it favors, to be honest with you, but it's definitely not our smaller channels. It seems to like to just keep giving to the ones that have gotten a growth already. Hopefully that will change. I've got really nothing more to go over. I'm going to come back and check out with the chat one more time. We did not do Caspa Bitcoin. Let's check that out. So Caspa BTC. I still see this as a breakout from this channel. I keep the angles there, and we've definitely got a channel, got a breakout retested. Broke back in one time before, but this trend line held. This trend line has not held now, but this one has. I think we can do okay. This, we got some wiggle room, so I really would rather just move the whole thing, keep the angle. If we have to, we can do this. Go from the bodies to the wicks to the wicks. Does that line up with anything? Yeah, not great. I don't know how well that's going to hold. Let's go all the way down here. Yeah, that looks better. I like this idea better. All the way down to the very bottoms, to that wick, to our candle bodies. That's more of a, and it goes right along that 100 moving average. That lets me know that this is a much better trend line to be drawing and be looking for. Those are just the little clues I look for with my trend lines. That helps you. It helps you. If it's old news, it's old news. I also got this little guy that she could just ride on down here. Might come down to this little area point. What is that? 26,245. So that translates to 262 Satoshis. Might see it. We're at 272. Drop 10 Satoshis. Big deal. We're going to be headed up to 400 Satoshis. 434 is the big number I'm still looking for. With I got some little area here marked in red, which has got to mean something. That's at 336 Satoshis. So looking pretty nice there, I think. Mr. Miles says 786 subs, and I bet they don't start streaming muted for more than once a year. Hey, I like to do pantomime. Keep your lip reading, sir. Your skills up. Crypto market will give you a scale chop in the back of the neck. It can. Yes, sir, it can. Mr. Miles said YouTube won't take your channel seriously and push recommendations until you hit the 10K sub barrier. Whew. I would have, well, I don't know when or if. I'm trying this out for a certain length of time, and then after that, if you know, it'd just be a hobby. It basically is a hobby right now, but eventually, you know, I have to say, I might want to keep this time and do something else. Can you take a look at stacks? Stacks is at 140. She's good on the daily. Daily looks like she wants to go up, bouncing off the 9 moving average. That looks very nice. I like stacks. That's one of my plays. And it is locked up and it is earning me Bitcoin, and that's why I like it. Because I have not yet set up an official mining shop, especially for Bitcoin or anything. And until then, I guess I'm playing stacks, and not a bad play. For a hobby miner, I think I make more with stacks, what I got staking, than I would if what I remember making as a hobby miner. Of course, Bitcoin wasn't $50,000-$60,000 then either. $1.67 is what I'm looking for out of stacks. $1.67, $1.68. Looks like that's where we're trying to head. There'll be another hiccup at 155. We come back up and retest that. Now she might roll over there. Oh, or did you do it here? That might have been your rollover there. Yeah, I'm saying so. Okay, no, I'll take that back. This trend line keeps going way up there. So if we run into it, which is too steep of an angle to worry about. So we got this guy going on now. Gives us a channel idea, and oh, it suggested 183. Could be on the cards there, so all right. I mean, that's when I pull a fibs, that's one of them, but this definitely makes it seem a lot more probable to maybe actually go up there and hit that one. So stacks, once we clear this area, and this is an important area to get past, this 143. So when we get 144, hold that. Yeah, that's when we can start looking for these areas. That's 15 up to 28% gains. 3x leverage would be about 75% gain. 3x is sometimes too much for some of these altcoins, some of the smaller priced ones. This one may not be too bad. And then I think Ethereum, the Bitcoin, right? It's coming up now. Now I gotta tell you, I mean, now I did not know how to chart back in the day, but I was in the market back in the day and the other cycles. And historically, I mean, I've seen Ethereum down to 37 we're on Satoshis, right? 0.037 Bitcoin. But every cycle that I've been in the market and just kind of looked at Ethereum or at the times, anywhere under 57.057, anywhere under there has been really good accumulation places. Because at some point Ethereum just starts going up against Bitcoin, and then she gets back to these areas, 0.08. I don't know if she'll get past that area. Probably won't get past that. I don't know. She's got a big possible ass cup and handle going on that's been going on forever and a day. But these are good prices to get in. So even if you're not spending your Bitcoin to buy Ethereum, I mean, that's what the chart suggests that you do. But even the Ethereum that you buy dollar value now, at some point when Ethereum does just start gaining against, which should start gaining now, I mean, you're basically, it's like buying Bitcoin cheap. You sell it over for Bitcoin and you can make 100% gains there. If it comes back to 0.08. Getting back to some of the more common areas, 0.7, 0.07. That's 45% gains there for Bitcoin. Ethereum against Bitcoin. Slowly but surely, she will be doing some stuff. And wow, okay, that's cool. They respected that trend line. Really, really nice. So the big ass dump that we had, yeah, draw that trend line from on this one. It's the wicks, and it got that last wick. So that's the power of the trend line. The power of the trend. I like it. It's in a good place. I'm trying to get me some Ethereum. Strega says news lines. I am not set up to do the news tonight, Strega. You're better than late night TV, Road Dog. I appreciate the streams. Hey, thank you for that. You make me laugh every night. Keep with it. I haven't felt very funny lately. We got another one for our bid. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. Well, guys, it's 11:16. I'm going to go ahead and cut out since we had just a rough start. Lick my wounds and try to figure out how I can better solve this problem with my microphone. It's starting to affect things a little bit. But I appreciate you for hanging out with me. I appreciate your patience, and we'll be back again tomorrow night with Trade Safely, Trade Wisely. It's going to be a crazy week. What is it? Tuesday and Wednesday, PPI, CPI, market makers, sideways, blah, blah, blah. They're going to... but we're looking okay. We're looking okay right now. No huge warning signs. If there are, I will come on with an emergency stream and say, oh my God, we're getting ready to go to zero. But I haven't seen anything like that. But we're at a nice area where they can play with us for a little bit. But overall, crypto, I noticed that our daily's back up, and even our week is back up in the green. So on the 100, that's a big thing from where we just come from. Now our monthly is starting to show a little bit of green, so we're making a comeback, and these of course are on the top 100 are the strong coins right now. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I will subject you to one more to my latest year video until everybody just gets sick of it, doesn't want to see it anymore. Good night, everybody.
When you trade crypto, and when the market starts to slide, able hands drop as prices go down. Where's the hiding market Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in crypto right now, you are missing out on one of the biggest opportunities in your life. Hit that like button, join and subscribe, and enjoy Road Dog Crypto.
Come on, come here, bud.
Learn how to sing, Road Dog.
Come on.
Yeah, Road Dog's. Your boy's not the singer.
You freaky dog.
Good night, everybody.
I don't need to analyze every word that comes out.
Good night, John boy.